Hi, I have a LG TAC, LP153CD3B with fault code CH67, which I understand to be outdoor fan. The outdoor fan spins by hand but will not actuate when powered up. What are the next steps?
I'll do all I can to help. How long have you been dealing with this?
Just started last night. Have the remote wireless T-stat. Batteries went dead, replaced, and the unit began showing the fault code.
Did you double-check the thermostat? And what about the unit's filters?
Filters are clean. I removed the remote thermostat and set the jumper back to manual and still have the same code.
Do you plan on doing the work yourself?
If I can, I'd like to.
Anything else we should know to help you best?
Unit is approximately 2 years old. I keep it well maintained, back any sludge at least once a month, keep the pan clean and use the tabs to keep algae down.
Hello. If the fan motor hums but does not spin, replacing it run capacitor, $7, is worth a try. If you can detect just a few thousandths of an inch up and down play on the motor shaft, the bearings are bad and you need to replace the fan motor. The run capacitor is about the size of a pack of cigarettes, made of metal, with 2 wires from the fan motor going to it. You get a replacement at Grainger Industrial Supply. We can go from here without a time limit as needed. Opening statements. Important note about rating my work: I am a retired mechanical engineer and HVAC/electrical/refrigeration and boiler contractor. With 56 years in this business. The last 20 of those years consulting for major firms nationally. All I ask is please respect me and my input by selecting the rating link at the top of your page. That is the only way I am credited through the site. Rating does not affect your charges nor ability to refund if not satisfied. If you need to be coached through a full diagnosis/repair, and wiring etc. for up to 2 days, and wish to be trained to use test instruments. That goes well beyond just a simple answer, of course, and goes beyond what most other experts here offer. Rate my simple answer so far positively. And I will deliver that training and coaching to you all on the same dime, so to speak. Attach a close-up photo of the wiring diagram glued to the inside of the blower access door, and I will mark it up with troubleshooting instructions, then follow up with step-by-step training and coaching until you have a solution. Photo must be exceedingly well focused. Use the Add Files link next to your Send button to get the photo to me. Phone call offers: if you wish to accept the company's $25 phone call offer, if indeed they send you one, this will go a lot faster, but it is 100% optional. Or we can continue here in this dialog box at no additional charge.
Thanks for the help. The motor has no detectable play in the shaft. I just powered it up. I heard no detectable hum from motor. Am ordering the capacitor. Truly grateful for the help, Todd. Sorry to contact on a holiday.
The capacitor has a UF rating on it, called microfarads, and a voltage surge rating, 370 or 440 V. Your new capacitor must match. It's time to locate the finish and rate your expert. Linked so that the company pays me for my time. In exchange, I will hold the question open to you for any follow-up that you might need if the capacitor does not do the trick. Oops, 440 volts, not 440 F.
Thank you so much, especially on Labor Day. I hope you're having a great weekend. Hello, is this what I'm looking for?
That may or may not be the correct on. I cannot see what you have from here. You can use the Add Files link next to your Send button to attach a photo of the capacitor that is wired to your fan motor. And I can assess that for you. The best and easiest way, however, is to take to Grainger's parts counter and just ask them for a matchup. Be really sure to make a really good sketch of which wire attaches to which terminal on the capacitor before you disconnect it.
Thanks millions.
You are welcome. Stay in touch as needed on the same dime, so to speak.
Hi, a friend helped me replace the capacitor. Still have the same fault code, CH67 outdoor fan error. He had a sensor that showed the fan is getting juice. So, fan is the next step and Grainger's still the place.
If the fan motor was actually getting power, as measured across both legs of its power supply and had a new capacitor, then indeed the motor needs to be replaced. But that is a big if. Make sure he checked between line 1 and line 2 to the motor, not just from one of the lines to ground. If you get a new motor, mark the rotation on the motor. It turns the fan blade so that the lower edge moves forward, then take the motor itself to Grainger for a matchup. The new motor will require its own new run capacitor. It is unlikely that the capacitor you just bought has the right microfarad rating. Check on that.
Thanks, I'll have to ask him. The motor's a decent chunk of change. If not motor, then PCB.
Yes, that is most likely correct.
Thanks again, you've been really helpful. Thanks again, you've been really helpful. Check this, the wire bundle coming out from the bottom of the fan is oily, as if the fan has been leaking. Would that add more credence to a fan failure?
A slight oil leak from the bearings is not conclusive.
Okay. Thanks again, Phil.
If you have a home improvement or appliance question and want to chat with an expert now, visit justanswer.com/ythi.